Hello guys, Dragon Goes Japan, and today's thought of the day is about the flu. So sorry it's taking so long to get another video up. I actually had the flu last week, and I've been slowly recovering from it. It's been really fun. For the most part, I don't advise getting the flu in Japan. I actually got a flu shot a few days prior to getting the flu, and I think I was already sick, so that might have made it worse, I believe, because I was really hot. Not a good time. But I'm talking about the flu today because since it's flu season here in Japan, you have a good chance of getting the flu. Now, me, in America, I never get flu shots. I think I've had one flu shot in maybe 10 years. I don't get the flu. I don't get a flu shot. I never worry about it that much. This year, I got the flu pretty bad. I've actually missed work for my first time ever here because of being sick, so that was kind of an angry note for me because I don't let that happen very often here. So with that being said, I want to kind of inform people about the flu here in Japan. So flu season here is a little bit later than it would be in America. So America flu season starts probably around October-ish when it starts to get cold. Here in Kishu, it's going to be a little bit, I would say earlier. Later. Later. It's going to normally fall around December, January, because the cold weather is kind of more permanent then. Right now it's pretty cold. It's December. People are getting the flu. I've already got my flu. Hopefully I don't get another one. A different virus strain of it. But you will, if you live here in Japan, you should not get a flu shot if you don't take them in your own country. And that's not to be mean or anything. That's to be factual, because if you get it like I did, more than likely you don't have the immunity for a direct injection like you would if you get a flu shot every year. It will be very troublesome for you. This year's flu virus was very tough, very strong, not fun. But you might have a chance of getting the flu when you come here. Most Japanese, as I've talked about in a few other videos, and actually in my book that I wrote, that sneezing in Japanese traditionally do not blow their nose in public. So they don't clean their nose. They wipe their nose, so their handkerchief has lots and lots of things in it that when they kind of touch it and everything else, even though they do wash it, it will have a better chance of spreading because it's not gotten rid of. I mean, there's boxes of tissue everywhere here. They're always being used during this time of year. But you have a good chance of getting the flu here, sadly. I do not recommend getting the flu ever, especially in Japan. It's really tough. But try and keep in mind that when you come here, and if you do get the flu, go to a doctor. They'll give you I'm sure some kind of medicine to help bring your fever down. Like mine was terrible. But it's one of those serious things that it's being flu season. Be cautious, be aware. And if coming to Japan, they do have a different version of the flu virus than what I have in America. And that's just because every area has a different strain. The strain here is really strong, but Japanese always are getting flu shots. So I think that's partly why it's maybe so strong, because it's got so much resistance to it. But if you are sick here in Japan and you do get the flu virus, I recommend vitamin C tablets, juice, and lots of bed rest. That's about what I did to recover. As you guys can see, my eyes right here are really baggy. I'm still recovering. I'm not sleeping. So sorry, it's taking a little bit of time to get this video up. It's just been hard fighting the flu and then trying to go to work as of late. So I'm trying. But just so you guys know that when you guys do get the flu, just be cautious. Be courteous. I'm sure other people in other countries, like Australia, have a different version of the flu, and then China. So if you guys are from a different country, tell me about how severe your flu is. I'm actually kind of curious, because mine isn't that bad where I live, but here it's terrible. So just keep in mind, stay healthy, be aware of flu season, and try not to get sick, especially when coming to Japan. It can be tough to describe your symptoms to a doctor as well, because some of the things that they say for their symptoms are very different than what you would say in America. So just to keep you guys aware and in mind of that. But as always, everyone, please like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already turned on the bell, turn on the notification bell so you see when we post new videos. And I will see you guys all later. And also, I want to thank everyone for helping tune in and watch the channel and helping me grow to 300 subs. So thank you so much for that. I'll probably make an actual extra video about that. But thank you very much. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.